Hi everyone, we're here at John Sadler's Auto Repair. We have a 2005 Nissan Murano with a 3.5 liter. It came in for a camshaft position sensor, and I noticed that the radiator fans were running on high all the time. And I asked the customer about it, and he said he smelled coolant, and we found out the top of the radiator was cracked. So we put a new radiator in it, and now we're having a hard time bleeding the system, and the fans still continue to run, but it's not leaking coolant anymore. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a block test. And there's a blue chemical inside of here that if it senses engine combustion gases, it'll turn yellow, and that'll tell me, why I'm not able to achieve the temperature, whether I have a stuck thermostat, or I'm sucking air in there somehow, or if there's combustion gas getting in there a small amount. So what we're going to do is start up the engine and then put this on there, and then I'll show you from there. So what I've done is I've lowered the level of the coolant in the radiator. So it's just at the bottom of the fill neck, because you don't want the radiator too full. If coolant gets on this, it'll make the test fail also. So this just fits in the top like this. And the best way I've learned to do it is to do it when the engine is cold and then warm it up. So this sits on here, and what we'll do is we'll monitor that. And this little plunger has a little check ball in it, so we can make the fluid, I have it the other way there, let's see if that does it. So we can make the fluid pump it up a little bit like that. So now it's basically just a waiting game to watch this and see if it changes color or not. If it stays blue, then I know I have a thermostat problem or I got some other kind of problem. But the vehicle has 140,000 miles and it's got too hot before, so I want to make sure I eliminate, get this part solved first. So this is how you do that test. You just sit there and watch it. Most vehicles take up to 10 minutes to go from dead cold all the way warmed up to 195 to 212 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'll watch this. It's producing a little bit of its own bubbles now. So we're a couple minutes into it, still staying blue. That's a good sign. The reason you want to do it when the engine's cold is it's going to change as the metal of the engine contracts and expands. You can have a leak cold and not have a leak warm. So this way you cover the whole range of cycle that the motor runs. It's like a dynamic testing. We're checking it on a cold engine and then also on a warm engine. So the RPM's dropping down, so it's warming up a little bit now. And we can agitate it a little bit. We're still a great blue color. So once the fan comes on, then I know it's at the full operating temperature. And the low-speed fan comes on at 203 degrees in this model. So that's going to take another 4 or 5 minutes. But I wanted to show you how to do the test. And a lot of auto parts stores actually rent this tool, so you don't even have to buy it if you suspect that you have a problem with a head gasket or something like that. So thank you very much. Have a great day.